Alrighty, guys, we are back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Akademiks crashes out on Kendrick Lamar on stream. And honestly, for me, it is baffling that Akademiks will go to the measures he does to prove his loyalty to somebody that seemingly does not care at all to ever actually meet him in person, which is crazy. Because for Akademiks to be the leader of like the OVO army and to defend him at any cost, man, you would think you would want to go and meet him. I really think Drake really has no real intention of ever actually meeting Akademiks in person. I mean, who knows? But the dude has definitely been on like every other big streamer minus him. And Akademiks has definitely been his biggest cheerleaders. And while, honestly, I will say this, they are both definitely using each other. Because while Drake may be only using Akademiks as a means of getting out any information that he wants to get put out there, because honestly, at this point, if you're telling anything to Akademiks, please expect it to be on stream later that day, because the dude almost seems not able to keep a secret. So even if Drake is doing what I believe to be doing, using him, I also feel like Akademiks is getting his fair share too. He's definitely made a lot of money by glazing for Drake. And there are also times I definitely question the authenticity of his loyalty to Drake. Because while he is glazing Drake by whatever means necessary, the dude has countless footage of him basically exalting Kendrick to be the #1 guy and proclaiming that all his albums were classics. So this is definitely a 180 to how he used to think. So there's definitely a part of me that definitely thinks that Ak is acting, fam. Because at the end of the day, he has proven to be content over everything and probably willing to do whatever to make sure he keeps the stream numbers high. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video. Again, we have Akademiks crashing out on Kendrick Lamar on stream.
I knew Kendrick was running out of topics. The nigga dropped the album talking about Yo, brother, with all due respect to the LGBT community, when in the history of fucking hip-hop have we ever given a fuck about that type of shit, bro? Let me tell you, my auntie thinks she's a man. We don't give a fuck.
It's crazy because I don't think he's catering to the LGBT community by doing that. He's literally just telling his life story, which is something that has been prevalent through hip hop for a very long time. I think Ak right now is just coping right now and just reaching for anything.
That shit we don't even talk about. Like, it's not like we hate on him. We don't talk about that shit. The nigga made a whole album. We ignored his ass. All right, man. Weirdo. We just ignored him. When I seen Kendrick be...
At this point, I just think, honestly, Ak is saying whatever's coming to his mind that he feels like is egregious, because that is erroneous. I really don't feel like Kendrick has ever been ignored. I feel like every project he's dropped since, like, was it 2011 has been a major success. Ak, you really can't go and say this kind of stuff with there being so much footage of you basically saying the complete opposite. This is one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, this dude has to be acting.
In a grifter and pivot from marching to talking about LGBTQ issues, I clearly realized this nigga needs to tap into struggle to sell a fucking record. Here's the thing, newsflash, motherfuckers. Big 45 is back in, and all of that moist shit y'all talking about, we don't want to hear about it for 4 more years. Save y'all.
It's crazy because he just dropped the album of slaps, man. GNX has none of that, fam. The checks have to be great. I don't know where this narrative comes from that Kendrick only makes introspective music, and it's wild to belittle this guy's career when he has done great numbers every time he's dropped.
Issues for the next... Save y'all issues for when Kamala come back, nigga. We're good. We don't hear about that shit. Go deal with that shit properly. Go to a shrink, okay? So once I heard him rapping about getting touched, mommy's, no, his auntie's a man, I'm like, huh? What the fuck is this? What type of shit was that? Body hoe out that bum buck. That's when I realized, oh, Kendrick needs that to sell a record. So this time around, Big Trump...
Didn't Damn do like 600K first week, and this last project did over 300,000 first week. Kendrick has had huge records since he first got on the scene. He gets so flustered about a situation having to do with somebody that he has never met in real life, man. And Ak, trust me, this is not going to get you a stream, fam.
Kendrick couldn't rap about saving black people no more. He started rapping about his auntie's a man and that he got fingered. Come on, bro. He started to lean into this, bro. And here's the funny thing, you weird-ass Kendrick fans.
It's crazy how Akademiks is using one record to define this whole man's discography. Like, bro, I feel like you lose all integrity when you argue these points that can be easily proven wrong.
I was like, oh my God, how could Ak talk like this? Nigga, fuck y'all niggas. This is why I'm independent right now, nigga. I tell all y'all niggas to suck a dick.
I feel like one of the biggest reasons he's probably independent is the fact that he is such a pariah. While he does have a huge platform, Akademiks still is seen as kind of an outsider.
Nigga, I hope your ass got fingered too.
Hey, yo, bro.
Bum ass niggas.
That's how you know he's faded. He's drinking from an empty cup and pretending that he just took a swig. It's almost like he has to get supremely drunk to be able to get this delusional.
Yo, you be seeing them little fans on them like, oh my God, how insensitive. Akademiks is so insensitive. Okay, buddy.
There's nothing in that cup.
Yo, Big 45 and Big 47 don't want to hear none of that, man. All right? Listen, if you guys, if your auntie's a man, if you got fingered as a kid, man, go talk to the therapist. For the next 4 years, we focusing on Bitcoin, Ethereum, locking the borders, telling Putin to chill the fuck out, and making sure China don't take over, nigga. That's what we focus on, bro. And we focus on making sure niggas don't get in female sports, beating their ass, and that whatever place y'all found them destiny sucking cock videos, y'all put them videos back. We getting back to normalcy. We're back to normal times, okay?
This dude is a real clown. He's willing to embarrass himself for money, man. Obviously, this guy has no integrity, and he's proven to even set aside his credibility to go and push some of these narratives that have definitely been debunked. And you have to be really careful when you're going about business the way he does, because he does not own these platforms. And I don't think Akademiks wants to get in a Tasha K situation where he's getting sued for defamation as well. I'm pretty sure Kendrick's lawyer can argue over the fact that you were pushing out very harmful narratives as well. So it can get very, very dicey very, very quickly.
All of that other shit y'all was talking about, that's clip. That's a dub. All right? Y'all save y'all little feelings for 4 more years. We get an election every 4 more years. What we voted for this year is that we don't want to hear your auntie is a man. No more. We don't want to hear you got fingered. Tell us that shit.
This dude does one record talking about a very specific moment, and Akademiks acts like it's a reflection on everything this dude has done. Yeah, man, this dude is a complete clown, fam.
Shit in 2028. That's it. Tired of you niggas. No, that's what we really feel like. We don't want to hear nothing about that shit.
And you know what? And you know what emboldens him? The people in that Discord egging him on. He's doing all this talking to just come back in a day or two crying, apologizing for being insensitive.
Shit. Fuck you tell me about niggas having identity issues. Yo, tell us that in 2028. All right? Right now, we back on different type of time,
alcoholic,
man. Huh? Real talk. Big 45 is back in, and he don't want to hear it. Neither do I. Facts. My auntie's a man. My auntie be thinking. My auntie thinks he was born with a penis. My auntie says this. My auntie, I.
This guy has to be the most unlikable guy in hip hop. And while there are a few in the running, man, right now for me, Ak is definitely the favorite.
Now the fuck out of here. We don't want to hear it no more. I'm good. Tired of you niggas, man.
We get Kendrick Lamar make a diss on this little
we get a 4-year break. Nah, nigga. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell you this, man. We were just tired of all this bullshit, my nigga. All that saucy Santana, y'all flexible niggas. Yo,
did he open that bottle to not pour nothing in there? Because that cup sounded very empty when it hit that table.
We don't got no issue with y'all, but just cool out for 4 years. Go fight each other on Zeus. Go do what y'all gonna be doing, but leave. We don't want to be talking about y'all minuscule issues no more. We good. We got other things to talk about, okay?
You think they should chill out the same time Drake should chill out? Same amount of time?
Nah. What Drake do? Drake's the GOAT.
He said it himself, guys. He's made more money than ever in his career this year. So he obviously is seeing where his bread is being buttered, and that's by hardcore glazing for Drake. So I don't think he's going to stop anytime soon. Like I said, I'm actually astonished that this guy goes so hard over somebody that honestly does not seem to like him at all.
You did say that album was going to sell over 300 or some shit.
Oh, by the way, somebody said, Drake painting his nails? Oh, yeah, that paint nails shit's over too, man. Big DT is back in office. Drake is done painting nails. I'll announce it. Drake's done painting nails. That shit's getting... Nigga, if we see that nigga, we're pulling up on it with acetone, nigga. Remove that Hello Kitty off your nails, nigga. Masculinity's back.
I honestly wonder if Drake gets secondhand embarrassment from Akademiks.
We're done, Drake. No more paint nails. Yo, we might let you rock with the duck lips because you've been doing that since 09. That's like a generational thing. But no more nail painting, no more flexibility. Big 45 is back in office. Y'all flexible. Don't know if you a man, he, thee, her, she, them, they. Save that issue for 4 years from now. We're tired of it. Fucking tired of this shit, man. Facts. Again, we don't got nothing against y'all. We just need a fucking break.
That cup is like a prop at this point.
Amen.
We just need a fucking
The chat is full of a bunch of clowns, man. It's definitely the type of stuff that's gonna get you banned.
break, man. Getting online, hearing this nigga tell me his fucking auntie's a man. What the fuck that got to do with hip hop? The fuck this got to do with hip hop?
I don't think Akademiks actually understands hip hop, fam. There's tons of introspective rappers, as there are a bunch of trap rappers and all the other subgenres of hip hop, man. But this guy's really making it out to be like Kendrick just raps about his auntie being a dude, which is one track in a very big catalog. And obviously, while we all have the right to our opinion, at the end of the day, we can't dictate how an artist makes art. But I don't really think you really believe this stuff, man. I think you're just crashing out because it's going to go viral, man. Because, yeah, man, you're not going to get that Drake interview. You're not going to get that Drake stream. And Drake doesn't even want to actually meet you in person. You would think for somebody that has really been using you as like a mouthpiece, basically, as a spokesperson to get information out as quickly as possible, would actually feel the need to want to go and meet you in real life. But obviously that is not the case. And it's not like Drake is super busy right now. The dude is going on every other streamer, which I honestly think may have pissed Akademiks off because he did go out and speak about Kendrick basically putting Drake in a position right now where he might get a SA charge, which is honestly ludicrous because at the end of the day, if you didn't do it, there should be no problem. And if Drake were to ask for advice, man, I would definitely say, yeah, stay as far away from this guy as possible. The last thing you want to do is associate yourself with somebody like Akademiks, who, while it does have a big platform, the guys definitely seem as a very big lame, and you don't want this type of energy surrounding yourself. And while I do think it's crazy that he is so loyal to this guy, part of me does think that Akademiks is definitely acting. Because like I said, guys, there's plenty of videos from just a few years ago basically saying that Kendrick Lamar is by far the #1 guy with a very distant field. But I don't really think too many things could have changed in these past few years because honestly, Drake really hasn't dropped anything that's kind of surpassed any of those records from back then. But yeah, I don't really see too many things that may have changed other than a very fat check, whether it's Drake directly paying or the amount of money that he's getting for these streams. Because the dude, like I said earlier, is making more money than he's ever made, all thanks to this beef and his proximity to Drake, because he's definitely had a very big role in it, given the fact that, yeah, he's premiered music on there, he's dropped information, and he honestly has been a go-to for many people if they want to get recapped on all this stuff. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think he's really saying what he actually feels, or do you think it's all an act, all a ruse to continue rolling in the money? I kind of lean in that direction, but definitely let me know what you guys think. And while he's definitely been making a ton of money this year, he definitely has to be really careful because he's definitely been getting very close to the line. And the last thing he would want to do is torpedo all his channels on all these platforms. Because at a certain point, honestly, they will weigh the pros versus the cons. And the last thing you want to do is start losing advertisers because one of your bigger channels is saying the most. Definitely let me know what you guys think about that. Do you guys think he could potentially crash out and get banned off these platforms? I mean, fam, I feel like the only one he'll be on is Rumble at that point, if that's the case. But even then, man, you have to be really careful because at the end of the day, Akademiks, you're not on your own site. You're on platforms that could potentially wipe your presence off, honestly, at a whim. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. The channel really has been going through exponential growth. I've only been doing this since April, but this month we've hit so many milestones, guys. Honestly, thanks to you guys, the channel is nearing 1.2 million views. And I also really want to let you guys know how grateful I am that you guys choose to make this channel a part of your day. So I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say about this situation. But I hope you guys love the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. I think you faking. Because ain't no way you believe half the stuff you say.